Hello, everybody. Welcome to Conversations with Spirits. I am Lauri Albert. I am a spiritual medium, podcast host. What else am I? Intuitive educator, manifestation author. And so I like to call myself a spiritual luminary because what I really love doing is helping you find the light within. So that's like who I am. So, welcome to the show tonight. I'm going to be doing some readings. I have all my cards. Okay, maybe not all of them because I have like 20 decks, but I've got 4 out here. So, if anybody's interested in a reading, please let me know. But before we get started with all of that fun stuff, I decided that I wanted to share with you guys a sort of well, first of all, it's a book, right? So I got this book. Somebody gave this to me, and I don't remember who it was. Oh, it might have been my daughter actually. She gave me this book. It is called Spark Change, and it is 108 provocative questions for spiritual revolution and evolution, not revolution. Oh my God. Spiritual evolution. And it's by this lady by the name of Jenny Lee. And I swear, I keep thinking to myself, I want to reach out to her because these questions are freaking insane, right? Oh my gosh, amazing, right? So I want to talk about this for just a few minutes, but what I was thinking we would do while people are coming in, and if you tell me if you'd like a reading, because I would love to give you a reading, whether it's mediumship or oracle cards. I've got some spirits back here that are just ready to come out. So yeah, I know it's kind of weird because it's like the spirits kind of hang out behind me. And yeah, and I have my whole spirit team here ready to go. All right. Being a medium is not for the faint of heart. Right? Oh my gosh. So, anyway, what I'm going to do is before we start, I'm going to pull. Hello. Hi, Andre. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to pull a card. You can always ask a question, of course. I'm going to pull a card from the Earth Magic deck. This deck is so amazing, right? So I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card for all of us, right? This is for all of us for the next hour, okay? And what I've got, of course. Oh my gosh. You know, there are no accidents when spirit comes into play. It's amazing, right? Okay, so I pulled the fairies card and it says Earth Magic, right? What I'm getting about this card for all of us is for us to find the magic within, right? That's really what I'm getting. Find the magic within. This card is telling me that right now is the time for us to start to really just release all of the junk that we don't need within us. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Now, what I want to say is that the magic is coming. The magic is within us. We just need to have the courage to release it and to allow it to be part of who we are. Really interesting. Really interesting. Oh, okay. So Andre says, does David have romantic feelings for me? I'm trying to understand him a little bit better. I'm a Leo. He's a Taurus. Ooh. That is an interesting. Okay. So I'm not like all together. Like I'm not an astrologer, right? But a Leo and a Taurus, that could be butting heads quite a bit, you know? I mean, yeah, right? Courage for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you know what I'm going to do, Andre? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's see what. Oh, I am supposed to pull an Earth Magic card for you. Oh, I'm choking. I apologize. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out why spirit would make me choke. I don't need, yeah. You know what? Thank you for saying that, Andre, because that is so funny because I don't know about astrology. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't like use it to guide my mediumship or my reading. So sorry. Oh my gosh, my voice. It's gonna get better. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, Andre, I'm gonna pull you a card, and then I'm gonna see what spirit is sharing with me about this card. Oh my gosh. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, so Andre, I pulled the card Dreamtime and then it says creation. Seriously, you just can't make this stuff up, right? I I and it's so interesting because what I'm about to say, I actually got it before I even pulled the card. um I feel like that right now you are on, okay, let me just tell you what I'm picking up, the energy around you. What I'm picking up about you is you are absolutely in a place where you are releasing the junk in your life, right? I really, really feel like that, right? And you're trying to put all of the negativity aside. I really feel like that you're working really hard on yourself, okay? Spiritually and emotionally, okay? So I feel like you're working really hard at putting all the junk away, okay? Um this is allowing you to begin the process of creation, okay? You if you want a relationship with David, I feel like it's there. I feel like that your feelings might be a little stronger than his, but I feel like if you just keep being yourself, and I feel like you're fun. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just picking up your energy. So you tell me if I'm right. I'm not scared of somebody saying, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's not right at all, you know. Um, but what I want to say, Andre, is that um keep being your fun self. Okay. I feel like that it might take some time. There might be some like glitches in it. I don't know what's making me say that. Um, yeah, I don't really know what's making me say that, but I do feel like um I feel like that eventually there may be some link going on there. So I'll just say it to you that way. Andre, I hope that helps you. Hi, Allison. Thanks for being here. Um, Hi, Vicky. You know what? I'm not on the Evolve Me Facebook page because it kicked me out, which I need to work on, right? Oh, thanks, Andre. You're just so nice. You know what? I got to tell you, I have no idea who you are, Andre, but I love your energy based on because that's what spirit work is, right? It's energy. Your energy is just gorgeous. Gorgeous energy. So thank you, Andre. So yeah, so Vicky, for some reason, I am not on the Evolve Me Facebook page, but I'm on my Facebook page. Actually, I'm on two of my Facebook pages. I'm all over the place. So yeah. So anyway, so Andre, um, keep which I feel like you already do, right? Keep that positive energy going, keep it going because keep being your fun self. Don't like pounce on the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like don't pounce on the guy and be like, are you interested in me? Blah 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 or whatever. What I want you to do, Andre, is to just keep being yourself and he will come. Do you know what I mean? Like the relationship will just blossom from there. Okay, so yay. I'm so glad you found me too, Vicky. That's so great. Okay, so I'm ready to put in. Oh, I'm gonna put names down for people that want a reading, but I wanted to share this with you guys. I don't know if whoever is here already. I wanted to talk about this book. Okay, it says Spark Change. Okay, and these are 108 provocative questions for spiritual evolution. Okay, and I wanted to share. I don't know if it's the first question or what it is, but it just rocked my world. Right. So this is the question for all of us. How many times, this is really thought provoking too. How many times does something have to occur before it causes me to make a change? Right? Like it could be anything. Like how many times do I need to be, dumped before before I figure out what I need to do to make it better, Or how many times is it going to take me feeling sorry for myself before I make that change? Isn't it? It's so thought provoking. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was really interesting, right? Yeah. Believe in possibility. That's what I got from that. Possibility. We can do anything we want with our lives. And I know I say that. I sound like a broken record when I say that, but yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. So, okay. So, if anybody would like a reading, I'm writing the names down so you can let me know. Right. Want to do that. Now, I want to get back to the fairy card. The fairy card for tonight. Hi, Allison. Of course, I'm putting you on the list. Yay. This fairy card, I have to tell you, I really would love for you guys to like really understand this a little bit more. The magic that we feel is within us. There is such a thing as magic. There really is. It's within us. If we believe in it, it's there for us. So I really wanted to say that. Okay. Okay, Jennifer, I'm putting you down as well. Okay. Oh, what does Andre say? Less times now than in the past years. I'm getting stronger with my ideas and life purpose. Awesome. Andre, I love hearing that. I love, love, love hearing that because you know what? You're on a trajectory that is moving up, right? Hey, Carrie, how are you? Thanks for being here. All right, Carrie, I'm putting you on the list too. Okay, so Allison, you're first. Let me ask. Okay, so this is, by the way, before I get into this, this is my new time. Okay, so I'm going to be doing Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific time and 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and I don't know what time it is across the world, so I apologize for that. But this is my new time. Conversations with Spirit will be on hopefully most Mondays at 7 p.m. So, yeah. Sorry I had to make a change there. The time was not working out right for me and it didn't feel right. And so, you got to go with what you feel. So, anyway, okay. So, Allison, you're next. What can I do for you? Is there somebody that you would like to, is there somebody you'd like me to bring through? Is there an area of your life that maybe you'd like an oracle card on that I can help you find some clarity on? I am on, right here. I'm going to be on YouTube, the 2 different YouTube channels. And it's 3 a.m. there. Oh my gosh, Andre, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Wow, that's amazing. No, you shouldn't necessarily see all the chats because I'm on 2 different YouTube channels and 2 different Facebook pages. So yeah, it's a little bit all over the place. But you know what? They have these platforms now. Like I'm on Restream and it brings it all together. So I am seeing all of the chats. So there you go. So anyway, okay. So Allison, what can I do for you? Would you like a card to start with? I've got my empowerment cards. I've got it all. I know, Vicky, it is confusing. And I probably should have been more forthcoming in explaining that. I got to tell you, Allison, I feel like I am supposed to pull an earth magic card. It's so funny. I will use earth magic cards like every day for like 2 months and then it'll move on to another deck. It's so weird. Maybe a card. I have been in a funk lately. I'm not sure what it's about. Well, I can tell you, Allison, seriously, that you're not alone feeling like you're in a funk. Okay. Mercury just came out of retrograde. And so we're hitting that time period where things are crazy, but they're starting to get back to normal. Okay. So there's that. The next thing I want to say is that we are in a period of time right now. I am going to pull you a card in a second. We are in a period of time where the next like 2 to 2.5 months, I feel like that we're in this period of time where like spirit, like the energy, the vibration, purging all the stuff that does not suit, that does not suit us, but that does not work for us. Like we need to purge. Okay. And then what's going to happen is we are going to feel so empowered. That's sort of really what I'm getting, like in like March. There's going to be this empowerment thing that is going to be happening, and we are going to be rocking it. Okay, so I want to say that. All right, but Allison, I want to pull a card for you. All right, so let's see. Pull it down here. Yeah, I know you guys can't really see me shuffling, but it's like because they're big for whatever reason. The oracle cards are like bigger. Anyway, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh my gosh. So Allison, look at what I pulled for you. Dragonfly, and then it says emergence. Seriously. Yes, you're in a funk, but we're starting to come out of the funk. I love funk music, right? But now is the time where you're going to start coming out of that. Okay. I feel like that there's a little bit of more time though for you specifically. I feel like that, I don't know. I'm feeling like within the next week to 10 days, I feel like that things are going to be lightening up like dramatically for you. I feel like that yeah, things are going to be lightening up in like emotionally and mentally. I feel like things are going to be working themselves through for you. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Cuz it feels positive. It feels really really positive that you're going to be starting on this within the next week or 10 days. It's like the veil will be lifted, you know. But I really want to tell you, Allison, that I've got this like man, not to be weird or creepy. It's not like a weird man, right? I feel like that he is like, boy, he feels like an angel. I kind of almost feel like that he's um might be a spirit guide for you, but I'm not 100% sure. What I'm feeling is that this man is like, first of all, it's got to be a spirit guide because I don't think anybody earthly looks like this. Really extraordinarily tall. Okay. And I feel like that really tall. And I feel like that it's like he's showering you with protection. Like it's like he's all around you and over top of you. It's like serious, serious protection. Um, I feel like it's spiritual protection. And yeah, really interesting. Hi, Kelsey. Nice to see you. Um, yeah, it feels very protective, okay? So Allison, this man feels really, really large, so yeah. So I don't think it's anybody that you knew. But yeah, I feel very protective. I feel like that he wants you to know that you aren't alone. Like his whole thing is, yes, I feel protective when I tap into his energy, but I feel like that the message for you from him is one of I really feel like that he just wants you to know you're not alone, that you do have spiritual warriors on your side. Ooh, that just came out of nowhere. That was like channeled. Oh my gosh. You've got spiritual warriors on the other side. Is your I'm feeling it also like a spirit that feels like that he was here on earth, right? So and he feels father-like, but it might be a grandfather to be honest. Because I feel like he was on the older side when he left. When he crossed over. Um I do I don't know if it's a father or a grandfather, okay? Um, but you had a very special relationship with this man, okay? So there's that, I wanna say that. Um, and again, that whole feeling of helping you be really aware that you're not alone, okay? I feel really so much love from this man and from the guide, who I believe is a guide. Okay. So there's a lot of love there, and a lot, like I said before, protection. So know that you are, as you go through these next, like, whatever, how 2 weeks or whatever, know that you're not alone. Okay. Try to be really aware of that. Okay. You've been feeling alone lately. Yeah. And that's why they're here to tell you that you're not alone, you know? And, I would suggest, and anybody that's on here that knows me or has been here before, that I'm like the queen of everybody needs to meditate in the whole world, right? But that can really, really help. Okay. If you just sit in stillness for, I was just doing I was just teaching a class, and I was thinking, we did this meditation, and it was really only like, it was less than 5 minutes, but it was so impactful. So if you want to meditate, go for it. Like, please do it. You only need to do a couple of minutes for it to be impactful. So, oh, good. So, Allison, you've got either a father or grandfather figure with you, and you've got this spirit guide, and they're all here for you. So, in your meditations, maybe just say thank you. Thank you. That's actually my go-to sort of mantra. I'll start out saying thank you, thank you, thank you, and then it morphs into other things. So awesome. So, Allison, much love, and yeah, the next couple of weeks you're gonna be good. It's the feeling is gonna start to really lift. So, yay. You got it, Allison. Okay, so Jennifer, you're next. Jennifer, let's see, where's Jennifer, are you still here? Oh, you're so cute. You're welcome. Um, Jennifer, are you still here? Hopefully you still are. Hopefully. Let me see. I feel like, oh, hi, Jennifer. You know what? I feel like for you, I am supposed to, you tell me if there's something that you need. Like, is there somebody you'd like to hear from on the other side? Would you like a card? I am pulling you an empowerment card. I feel like from your energy, I'm kind of getting that empowerment would be really good for you right now. It feels like, oh, of course, Vicky. Absolutely. All right, Vicky, you're on the list. All right, so Jennifer, this is so funny. Jennifer, I pulled this card for you, and it's like, okay, I'll tell you what I'm thinking in a minute. Okay, so it's the humor card. I'm going to read what it says at the bottom in a sec, but look how cute that is. It's a young girl and playing with a sort of, fairy kitty. And then there's birds up top. Beautiful, right? Now, let me tell you what it says. Jennifer, this is for you. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. Let nothing steal your happiness. Okay. Now, interestingly, before I even pulled that card, I was getting that things feel a little bit heavy for you right now. And I don't mean to laugh at that. That's not, it's just funny to me that I would be getting that. But it feels a little bit heavy, like you're unsure. Like, I feel uncertainty when I kind of tap into your energy. And yeah, I feel like a little bit of uncertainty. Okay. And I feel like that I want to just kind of go like this a little bit. I know that sounds weird, but but like I feel like I just want to go like this, and not necessarily hide, but step back. You know what I mean? Like, step back from it. And so you tell me yeses and nos. Does this make sense to you, Jennifer? Um, and not in a dramatic way, like you're stepping back from society and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't feel like that big and dramatic, but it does feel like that you're kind of like, you know, stepping back from a lot of stuff lately. Okay. So tell me if that makes sense to you. Um, let's see. I'm trying to, like, it's so interesting because I'm also getting that you love to laugh. I'm getting that. Yes, I have some directions I'm figuring out. I do feel like though that you love to laugh. And when it says laugh at yourself, I feel like that it's interesting because I'm not getting that that you're not a person to laugh. I feel like that you love to laugh, and you're one of those people to that you are light of heart usually. And this is kind of a thing. You do laugh at yourself. I love to laugh at myself, and it's so funny because some people go, why are you laughing? I said, I just tripped. You know what I mean? It's like I tripped. Why is that not funny? It's funny if somebody else does, but it's funny if I do it, whatever. So anyways, I had to say that. But I feel like that you do have like a light heart, but there's some stuff that's going on. I feel like that I'm kind of feeling like the next month to 6 weeks is going to be like insightful for you. I feel like that I'm seeing, ooh, this is kind of cool. Like I feel like that you're going to be having sort of when I say the word epiphany, I don't mean like it's this big thing. I feel like that you're going to have some clarity. Okay, so I'll just put it to you that way. Like there's going to be some semi um epiphanies, right? But you're going to find the clarity that you need because I know that you are the type of person that does give it up to spirit. So I feel like that the more you do that, the more the clarity is going to be easier. When your heart is open, that's when the clarity really can come in. The clarity, like we find our clarity when our heart is open. So just wanted to say that. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Your energy, it's so interesting because at first I was feeling like this a little bit, but I feel like now that your heart is opening. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I love that, Jennifer. Um thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. It's so beautiful. Hi Sue, nice to see you. Yeah. So just know that within the next like month to 6 weeks, I think things are going to become more clear for you. Okay? So, I'm going to leave you with that, Jennifer. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Okay, so next on the list is Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Are you here? I love that. I love that. Kelsey, that's so cool. I never knew that you could do that one. So yeah. That's awesome. So who did I say was next? Oh, Carrie, are you still here? Hopefully you're still here. And I got to tell you, I am feeling yay, Carrie's still here. Do you have a question that you'd like some clarity on? I feel like that I'm supposed to give you an empowerment card. Still here. That's awesome. What is your question? You don't have a question? Okay, so I'm going to pull this card and see where it goes. Okay, so I'm pulling the card. Oh, whatever you are drawn to, the last reading I had was when the woman on the plane's sun came through during my reading. Oh, right, likely because she would have been offline by the time you got to her. Oh, okay, I still get you. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I vaguely remember that. I'm sorry. Never take it personally, please, if I don't actually fully remember. I do remember bits and pieces of that, but not the whole situation. It just happens that way. If I remembered every reading I did, and I do readings every day. So if I remembered every reading, I think I'd be like a cuckoo woman. But anyway, I'm glad that it impacted you. All right. So Carrie, this card is for you. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I think it was a while back. I mean, I do remember when you said the woman on the plane's sun. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Yeah, the sun came through. Anyway, yeah, now I'm remembering it. So yeah, that was pretty dramatic, which was really cool. Okay, anyway, this is the card I got for you, Carrie. This is cool. Okay, it says metamorphosis. Okay. And now look at that. Look at the butterfly and how, all of that, metamorphosis, the typical butterfly thing. But let me read what the card says. this, is- this is amazing. Trust the process and be patient. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. So it's so interesting because it's like I love the line, trust the process, but change is beautiful. So appreciate that you are going through this change. I feel like that you are leveling up spiritually. Feels kind of strong that way too. I feel like that you are in the process of leveling up with how you're feeling about things. I feel like that you have made huge strides. Like I feel like you did a lot of work this past year on yourself, and give me yeses and nos if this makes sense to you. And again, I always say I'm fine if it makes no sense to you. I mean, I will figure it out. But I feel like anyway, Carrie, I feel like that you did a lot of work on yourself in the previous several months actually. And it feels like that you are, well, you are. It may not seem like you're making a lot of progress, but just the fact that you are understanding that you want to gain more understanding of like life and all that stuff, um and understand more spiritually, that sort of stuff. Um, yeah. Um, I just feel like that you're in this process, and it's so interesting because actually I was just remembering that somebody told me recently that 2023 was like the year for like kind of, across the board. We all went introspective, and we all like think about what was going on in our lives and all that kind of stuff. But then 2024 is like the year of manifesting. So it's like the year of taking these thoughts, these things that we really want in our lives, and stepping forward. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Um, I feel like that, yeah. Um, oh, okay, Kelsey, I'll put you on the list. Um, so it's really interesting that way, I feel like, Carrie, that, you know, I think if you looked back, and I don't know if you journal or whatever, but I feel like that if you could look back at some of the stuff that you were dealing with, yeah, even just a year ago, if you really looked back at how you dealt with things and how things happened for you, I feel like that you would see that you made actual more progress spiritually. And I don't want to say progress, but I mean, you've grown a lot, is really what I want to say. I feel like that you will recognize that you've grown a lot, even though you don't really necessarily feel like you did. So, and you're going to love this. I'm supposed to pull a side card for you. Woohoo! We love the side cards. Love my side cards. Okay, so, oh my gosh. I said, okay, supposed to pull you a side card. I got yes. Look, it just says yes. Oh, how much I love this card. Love, love, love this card. Have this year be the year of yes. That's like, first of all, it's exciting and scary all at the same time. Right? The year of yes. Oh my gosh. I want to take that on too. I want this to be the year of yes. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Who was it? I think it was Shonda Rhimes. She's a producer in Hollywood, and she decided to take 1 year and just say yes to all the projects that were, and it shot her career like through the roof. Let's do it. The year of yes. I'm in. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, like, and scary. Totally scary. Does that scare you at all? It kind of freaks me out a little bit, but let's do it. The year of yes. Let's just move forward in the year of yes. So awesome, Carrie. I'm going to leave you with that. Oh my gosh, Carrie, that was so much fun. Thank you. Thank you for being so open. Oh my gosh, you're so great. All right, Vicky, you are next. Hopefully Vicky is still here. The year of yes. It is scary, but boy, if we got past that whole feeling of like, what scares us? The unknown. If we can get past that, can you imagine the opportunities that would come to us? I'm taking that on. Okay. All right, Vicky, yay. Is there somebody you'd like to hear from? Or is there some clarity you'd like on an area of your life? You can tell me. You can tell me. Tell Auntie Lauri. Oh my gosh. I know. I'm just weird. It's all good. I have all these cards out. I've got the empowerment deck. I've got the side cards, the earth magic. And then I've got the shaman dreams card. So yeah, Vicky, is there somebody that you'd like to hear from that has passed? Is there an area of your life you'd like some clarity on? What can be done? What can be done for Vicky? Go, Vicky. Just what comes, nothing specific. Okay, that's always fun. So what I like to do when somebody says that, I always feel like that people, maybe you're interested, maybe you're not. Always feel like that people are a little interested in the process, right? So when somebody says just whatever comes on, whatever. Oh, okay, Sue, I'll put you down. You're on the list. Okay, so as far as Vicky, I'm tapping into Vicky's energy, and all of a sudden, as I'm doing that, I'm feeling contemplative. Is that the right way to say that? Contemplative. I feel like that you're in a place. No, I understand. No. I totally get it. Vicky, I don't mean to make you wrong. It's just, I feel like that you're in a place where you're just like thinking a lot. And when I say thinking a lot, I kind of mean more of the, like you're just like, there's stuff happening around you and you kind of sometimes don't know what to make of it. So you're like in this place of like thinking about where, what is life about? Those types of questions. Does that make sense to you, Vicky? Does that make sense to you? I feel like that on the heels of that, I want to pull a shaman's dream card for you. And I got to tell you, I don't pull these that often. Okay. I feel like that there's just stuff and you're trying to make sense of it. And from a psychological or like an emotional perspective, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Okay. And again, you can tell me I'm crazy. It's totally fine. But I will say that I am pulling a shaman's dream card for you. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Based on what I just said, would you see this card? It says winter's dream and it says gestation period. Oh my gosh. Seriously. That is so cool. Okay. So a lot of thinking about everything. You're in the gestation period. What I love about this card for you, Vicky, is that as sort of a medium, it's asking questions is never something we really, really want to do a lot of. But I really want to ask you something. Are you in a place where, I'm going to say it this way, but let me just explain it first. Are you in a place where you're like, you've got this idea for whether it's a business or something, like you've got this idea and you're trying to figure out how to make it happen, And I feel like that this is the gestation period for that. I feel like that there's something that you're trying to figure out how to make happen, whether that's, how to build a business, how to write a book or whatever. Like there's something that you're trying to do and you're trying to figure out how to get it done. Does that make sense to you, Vicky? bottom line is, this is the gestation period. Okay. And I really am getting that, like, a couple of, wow, I feel like almost 5 to 6 months down the line, like, not anything business related. Well, that's fine. That's fine. But there's something that you're trying to figure out how to do, how to accomplish. Okay. And I feel like that within the next, conservatively, within the next 6 months, there's going to be like this whole, how do I want to put it? This whole way of thinking that you are, it's just like whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's going to build on itself and build on itself and build on itself. It's going to grow within your thoughts. Okay. And I feel like that you're going to see the fruits of your thought processes, within the next 6 months. And it feels, I will say, it feels really positive, and it feels really like, I feel like that you're going to grow in more than just one way. Like you're going to like start thinking about things emotionally. You're going to start thinking about things from different perspectives. Okay. So I feel like that this one little thing, it might seem kind of like it's not a huge deal, but it's going to be something that makes you grow. Okay. Retired spiritually confusion and trying to figure out how to finish dad's estate. So as soon as I read the line dad's estate, that's what the 6 month period is about. But I feel like that as you're in the process of figuring stuff out, you are growing as a person and you're learning new things that you've never learned before. That's what I'm feeling. Hey, Linda, nice to see you. So yeah, so Vicky, I hope that finds you well. And yeah, within the next 6 months, things are gonna like be worked. Yeah, and I just feel like this fantastic thing that you're actually, you know what? It's interesting because you're finishing your dad's estate. That is kind of like business if you think about it. Like you're really trying to move forward, and it is like a business. You got to work at it. So interesting, very interesting. So much love to you, Vicky. I wish you well in your endeavor because it's not going to be easy, right? I mean, I think it's going to go a little bit smoother than you're anticipating it, but there's work involved is what I mean. So much love to you, Vicky. Okay. All right. So we've got Kelsey is next. Oh, it does 6 months. I'd really like to complete. Oh, good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Okay. So Kelsey, are you still here? Kelsey, I love the name Kelsey. I really do. I love that name. It's so pretty. Hey, Kelsey. Okay, so is there a loved one on the other side? I am feeling a grandma around you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So let me just first say that. But Kelsey, is there an area of your life you'd like some clarity on, or do you have a grandma in spirit? This grandma has a lot to say. Her energy is building and building and building. She has like she has a, I don't want to say a huge personality, but she's got like a lot to say and she's not scared to say it. So Kelsey, does that make any sense to you? What about this grandma for you, Kelsey? Do you understand a grandma in spirit that has kind of a personality where she's not scared to tell it like it is and tell you her thoughts? Does that sound like, does that sound like a grandma? One of your grandmas? Grandma. My grandmothers, I never knew this about them, but they had stuff going on, right? They had spiritual gifts happening, but I never knew it until I started developing my spiritual gifts, and then they would always come in together. So I had two grandmas coming in at the same time all the time. It was so much fun. One was taller, one was shorter. I mean, so like we never knew, like I would get both. I mean, you sound like both grandmas, kind of thing. So anyway, so Kelsey, oh, I do have a grandma in spirit. She was pretty quiet though and distant from me. Okay, so no, this lady, I don't know who this lady is then. Okay, so maybe she's grandma like. All right, so we're gonna go with that. This lady is not scared to tell us like it is. Okay. So open up. Okay. So let's not think of in terms of just grandma, somebody else. It could be a great aunt, an aunt. It could be an aunt. It could be a great aunt. It could be whatever. Um, there's this lady. I don't think she's a spirit guide. Could be, but I don't think she's a spirit guide because she's really talkative. So that's why I'm saying it doesn't necessarily feel like a spirit guide. Okay. So let me tell you what I can get from her. Okay. She's telling me, Kelsey, that you have made recently you've made some decisions for yourself and your life, and she is so happy with where you are headed. Okay. She's really happy that you okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try and get I'm not actually seeing her, so I'm not getting a physical description. So that's kind of difficult. But I am, this lady, like, she is like cheerleader central, she is like such a cheerleader for you. Uh, I mean, this could be, let's like even open up the sphere of thought further. How about a friend of your mother's or your grandmother's, or a teacher, or like look, like open it up. She's grandma age. She feels like, I feel like that she loves you like a grandma would love her granddaughter. That's why I'm saying, is it grandmother? Okay. And she talked a lot. Your cousin, was she a little bit older when she passed? Um, I'm not seeing her, so I can't really tell, but I'm feeling like that she's, at least middle-aged, so there's that. She was 43 though. Oh, okay. Okay. So, well, 43 is middle-aged, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'm 58 now, so so I'm thinking I'm like past middle age. Ew, I don't like that either. So, okay, so anyway, all right. Now, okay, so now let me just tell you, Kelsey, that this lady is laughing. She's laughing hysterically at us, okay? And it's kind of you, I will say. Um, she's laughing at you, kind of not knowing who this is. All right. So I feel like that she's telling me that it may become obvious like when we're done. So I'll say that. Um, she's really proud of the decisions. Oops, I'm so sorry. She's really proud of the decisions that you have made for your life recently. She's talking about how um, you have decided to put fear away. This is her words, not mine. You have decided to kind of put fear on the back burner, and you're going for it. And she's really, really happy about that. She wants you to continue moving forward with how and trusting your spiritual thoughts, like trusting what you get, trusting your gut instinct, like you're in your solar plexus, right? Um, sorry, I dropped something. Um, trusting your spiritual instincts. Okay. Now, I want to pull an empowerment card for you. Sue says she sounds a lot like my mother-in-law. Ooh, interesting. No, this really feels like it's for Kelsey, though. I will say, yeah, it really does feel like it's for Kelsey. Okay. But hold on to that thought, Sue, because you're coming next. Interesting. The card I just picked for you, Kelsey, it says anticipation. Now, very interestingly, okay, this is what it says. Something wonderful is happening. That's kind of what I'm getting, right? Like you made this decision. Change is in the air. Open yourself to the blessings on the way. So, really interesting. Okay. This lady is really proud of you. This lady just wants you to embrace your life, embrace who you know you are. Oh my gosh, I love that. Kelsey, I really do feel like that you're going to figure out who this is, and then it's going to make you laugh. And it's going to make you laugh really hard because she's laughing. Like I can hear her laughing. Yeah, in my head is a great place to be. I got to tell you, but so yeah. So keep that in your mind, okay? All right. Much love to you, Kelsey. That's beautiful. Yay. Isn't it great? Even if you don't, here's the funny part. Even if you don't know who this lady is, the fact that you have somebody on the other side that is like right in your corner and the whole thing. Isn't that amazing? I love that. I get such a charge out of what I do. you guys already know that then, I'm sure. Okay, so Sue, Lauri, my sister Sue is overdue to hear from anyone who comes through. All right, Sue, you're welcome, Kelsey. Okay, Sue. Okay, I'm trying to. So, okay, I've got to be honest. Okay, so I have this lady that was here for Kelsey, and it doesn't matter that you guys might not know each other. Okay, doesn't matter that you don't know who each other are, but you mentioned your mother-in-law, so I feel like that she is standing here next to Kelsey's lady, and I feel like, well, we did establish that they were kind of similar, like they were kind of, I don't want to say loud, but not scared to express their opinions. Okay, this lady. Okay, so Kelsey's lady is stepping to the side. There's this lady stepping forward, for you, Sue, and I'm kind of feeling like she's also got a man with her. Okay, so Sue, start listening to this because I want you to tell me, you got to give me yeses and nos to see if this makes any sense to you. Okay, so I've got this lady here, and there's a man. I feel like that he looks a little bit younger. So it could be like this lady's son, or it could be a younger brother. He doesn't feel like totally young. Like I don't feel like he's like a baby or anything like that, but I feel like he's younger than this lady. So Sue, oh, her son. Okay, so it is her son. So is that, you said it was your mother-in-law. So is this your husband? Her son? Is when you say her son, is that your husband? That would be here as well? I know there's a delay on this. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. She wants to do a lot of talking, but once I said, is this your husband? Then I was like, well, we got to let him talk, kind of thing. She is hilarious. She's like, he'll get his turn. I'm sorry. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, right? So this is what I'm getting, right? Okay, are you with me? Oh my God. So she's like, Sue, I need for you to just understand. Yes, very strong personality. Totally get that, right? She's like, now, Sue, she called you something else, though. She didn't call you Sue. She called you something else. Did she call you? What did she call you? She's like not letting me stop. Okay, so I'm going to talk to her for a minute just to appease her and then bring your husband through, hopefully. He's not quite as strong a personality as she is. Anyway, so she's saying, Sue, I have to tell you, I am so impressed by you. And I swear to God, I just pounded my knee. Like, I am so impressed with you. You have taken this situation and and I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if it's the loss of your husband, or I don't know. There could be some other situation. You're not telling me what is. Do you see how fast I'm talking? This is because of her. Okay, right? Oh my God, she's hilarious, right? So she's saying, I am so proud of you. You have taken a really bad situation and you are working your way through it. I am so proud of you. I had to say that. There's something about the holidays. She's talking to me about the holidays and about how she's making me very tired. She's talking about the holidays and about how you um did something that normally you wouldn't do because you were like, I have got to, like, she's like, your willpower is amazing. That's what she's saying to me. Her willpower, she just said she was going to do it and she did it. Does that make sense to you, Sue? Please tell. And it's fine if it doesn't. I just need to figure out what she's talking about. Okay. Doesn't, you don't have to share with what the situation is. You never have to share that. I just need to know if I'm on the right path. If so we can figure out what she's trying to say so you can get the correct message. Okay. So Sue, does that make sense to you at all? Absolutely does. Awesome. Okay. So she's still talking in my ear. Okay. Um, she's all of a sudden she just shows, now tell me what this means. Okay. Um, I somebody is riding a horse. Okay. I'm seeing somebody riding a horse. I don't know if that was you riding a horse, if it was your husband, if it was your mother-in-law. I don't know who it is, but somebody was riding a horse and there's like, I feel like this feeling of freedom. And I don't know if it was you. Did you ride a horse over the holidays? I don't know. I don't understand what this all means. Okay. Um, riding a horse, I feel free. I think the bottom line is it may not even be the actual act of riding a horse. Got to be honest. It's the act of doing something where you feel a freedom. Okay. So that's what this is about. It's about feeling a freedom that has been eluding you. Her words, not mine. This is about a freedom that has been eluding you for quite some time. No horse, but freedom makes sense. Okay, wonderful. Great. Okay. So now, first of all, what was her first name? Was it like, or you tell me, what was her first name? If you even say Rose, I'm going to die. Because I almost said Rose. I thought, no, don't say no, 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 no. What was her first name, Sue? Liz. Okay. Thank you, Liz. I like to treat spirits as their new friends, as if they are new friends. Okay. Because they are, you know. So thank you, Liz. Please what is your husband's name? Your mom's name is Rose. Oh my gosh. Is your mom in spirit, Sue? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Is your mom in spirit, Sue? Okay. So I've asked Liz to go over here and now also passed. You know, they may have been here together, and that's why I ended up saying Rose. Okay. So they were probably here together, but I feel like that Liz took over. If your hubby is Steve. Have I brought Steve through before? Because I got to tell you, his energy feels kind of familiar to me. Not that that means anything because I do a lot of readings. So, let me see. Oh, I have brought him through before. And he is a big personality, isn't he? He's far more subdued than Liz was. Okay. Now I want to say, okay, I really want to say, okay, that I believe that Rose was here with Liz, but Liz was way bigger energy. So she talked. But the reason why I said Rose is because she wants you to know she's here. Okay. So there's that. I really want to get that out. Okay. Steve. Okay. Steve. He's telling me that you just did something to honor him. I don't know if it has to do with I don't know if it has to do with I don't an anniversary of his passing or his birthday or something like that. But you recently, like really recently, just did something to, and it may be a small thing, to honor him. And he was very touched. Like he's like, I feel like that I'm seeing here going, it amazes me that his words, right? Oh my God. So Linda, that's your mom too. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Okay, sorry. I feel like that was Steve emotional when he was here on Earth, Sue? Reason why I'm asking that is because I feel like that he's so touched. Whatever it was that it was about, whatever it was you did, even if you just like looked up and said Merry Christmas, dear, or whatever, I have a special ornament relating to his passing. Okay, right. Oh, right. I just had a memory of something. Okay. It for me, not for you. At any rate, it was just honored that you took that minute, to just acknowledge him. And you had a soul connection. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that he was, I don't want to say emotional, like he cried all the time or anything like that. But I feel like that, if when somebody says something to him, it's like he's still here. He's putting it in the present tense. But when somebody says something to him and he takes it, whether it's good or bad, he takes it to heart, Um and I'm asking him for a message because we're hitting my hour long shot here. My What he's saying to me is he's like, the reason why I was supposed to talk the reason why I was supposed to talk to you about his emotions is that he wants you to know that he's still with you. Like the emotions are still there, like, that sort of thing. Okay. Any thoughts from him about his son and his behavior? I think that I don't know if it's good behavior or bad behavior, but I'm feeling a little heavy in the heart about that. His words, not mine. I'm feeling a little heavy about it. But he is saying to me that sometimes we need to let things, his words, not mine, cycle through. Okay. Sometimes we need to let things kind of cycle through and then it will like kind of work itself out. So I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? Um, so beautiful. He just still loves you so much. He's saying to me, love everything about her. He loves everything about you. He don't ask me how this is even possible, but I don't know if it's a perfume that you wear or there's something that this is going to sound really strange, but something that you smell like whether it's vanilla or it's a perfume or something. And he still smells that. Don't ask me how that's possible. I have no idea. But, that's what he's saying to me. And he's like, you're everything. You're just everything. So that being said, yes, love remains for, oh, that's so beautiful. Love remains forever. So much love to you, Sue. And I wish you the best. Wish you the best. Okay. So that being said, we've hit the hour mark. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Carlene. I'm so sorry. I've hit the hour. I've hit the hour mark this time, but this is my new time. So come back and visit on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific or 10 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to have some fun. So thanks for being here, you guys. Much love. Namaste, everybody.